I'm Ed from Tickled Ribs Tabletop Gaming News. I think cooperative games are a fantastic way to play with your friends. No one's against each other, or at least for most of the time. Here are my top 5 cooperative games for you to share with your friends. 5 is Forbidden Desert. I spoke about its predecessor Forbidden Island in my top 5 gateway games video, but this is a more advanced version, a bit more complicated. It's still quite simple, but it kind of evolved the whole Forbidden Island concept. In this, you have crash landed in the desert and you're trying to find pieces of old forgotten airship in order to get you out the desert. But all the while, sandstorms are coming in and piling up and the sun's beating down. You need to get into tunnels and your water's running down, and it's even harder but even more amazing when you do win. So that's my number 5, Forbidden Desert. My number 4 is probably one of the most popular cooperative games out there, and that is Pandemic from Matt Leacock, the same designer as Forbidden Island or Forbidden Desert. In this, you're trying to stop the spread of 4 different diseases going around the world, but it is hard. You're trying to avoid outbreaks, trying to stop it spreading. If too many things go into one city, then it spreads even faster. It is really hard. I've only won this game about twice, and it's just a fantastic kind of heart in your mouth, throat kind of game. So my number 3 is a game about firefighters. This is Flashpoint Fire Rescue. In this game, you play firefighters going into a burning building trying to save people and put out fires all the while. The problem is, in these points of interest, some of them might be survivors and some of them are just blank. And all the while, after every turn, the fire is spreading, explosions might happen, backdrafts might happen. I lost one game because the entire house collapsed all around us. It's kind of exhilarating, if not a little bit morbid, but it's just a fantastic game. My number 2 is a game which came out last year, had a lot of hype about it, but man did it live up to the hype. This is Dead of Winter from Plaid Games. This is a game, it's a zombie game, but it's not all about running around killing zombies. It's more about the people, it's more about the characters, it's about survival. One of the most interesting aspects of this game is the thing called the crossroads cards. At the beginning of your turn, the person to your right picks up a card. It has something that might happen. If it does, then your turn stops and the card is read out and you have a choice. Also, a great thing about this game is that there could maybe be a traitor. I haven't actually played that many games we've ended up having a traitor, but because everyone's got their own secret objectives, people may do stuff which is a bit shady and you may suspect them of being the traitor. Therefore, they may get voted into exile. Stuff which, when it happens, is kind of hilarious, but it also works against you. So my number 1, this game is actually my favourite game of all time from my favourite designer of all time, and this is Ghost Stories. Ghost Stories, you play 4 Taoist monks fighting off ghosts from a village. This is a fantastic kind of tower defense kind of game, trying to use special abilities, trying to fight off these ghosts, all the while you're trying to wait till Wu Feng, the big ghost baddie, comes out. Once you defeat him, then you've won. The problem is, you're most likely going to die before he comes out, so this is a really hard game. Hardly ever win it. It's just incredible. It's been my top 5 cooperative games. I hope you've enjoyed these. All these games are games that I love. I highly recommend them to play with your friends. Go out, check them out.